and welcome to a new vlog. I am still COVID positive. I feel way better. I'm like probably 90% of the way better, but I am still testing positive for COVID. So I am working from home, I am still quarantining, and the boy child is also still testing positive for COVID. It's so frustrating. But on a positive note, here's some things that have arrived. We have the Millennial Trash stickers. These are coming from Sticker Ninja up in Portland. I'm really, really happy with how those came out. They look great. And then my shipping box labels. There's these guys. There they are. My new shipping stickers have arrived. I've actually been here for a while, but I was sick. So here's how they look on the box. I think fantastic. Much easier than stamping every single box and looks way more professional. We had a couple of orders that went out already today. I made sure I masked up and wore gloves and washed my hands and the whole thing before I touched them, so. I have a whole bunch more COVID tests that are supposed to be arriving today. I'd really like them to be here. Because I'm going to have to test again tomorrow and see if I'm finally testing negative. Because there's this job fair I really wanted to go to at the office, but obviously I can't go if I'm testing positive for COVID. And they're only doing it Tuesday and Wednesday, and now I can't go Tuesday. And I miss the gym. But I can't go to the gym because I'm testing positive for COVID. So over it. I just want to go back to living my life. So I am at least trying to get caught up on social media because it is launch week, and I want to make sure that we're doing good for all of that and being ready for the Millennial Trash collection. Probably later tonight I'll take some product photos of the new stickers, and we made my birthday month collection last night. Well, all day. It takes all day when we batch film, and those look really good, and we're going to be cutting those tonight. So I've got some more filming on the docket. I'm officially not working Saturdays anymore, though, so that's cool. That'll free up my weekends. That'll be nice. I'm so tired of being positive for COVID. I don't want to do it anymore. But I'm being responsible and keeping my ass home. All right. Oh, he just popped up behind me there. Didn't mean to like elbow you in the stomach.
Oh no, you elbowed me in the tit.
Great. So
isn't it great?
This is why you're not in the vlog. So it is my first official Saturday off now that I don't work Saturdays anymore, Monday through Friday, girlies.
And don't have COVID.
And don't have COVID. Yeah, because I had COVID last weekend, so I couldn't go do anything. So that didn't count. That was not my first official Saturday. This one is. So we just got back from the farmer's market, and it's time for our farmer's market haul. Here's what we got. So first off, of course, I got some coffee. This is from Late Mouse Co. I'll try to remember to put a link to them down in the description, but they're a local coffee place. Really good. Love their branding. And then I also got a bunch of veggies. So I've got some broccoli, some cauliflower, and corn. I imagine all these are in season because they look so good. And then I got some feta cheese. This was delicious. I'm going to eat the crap out of this. And a sourdough loaf. This is from Wheat Ridge Baking Co. And then there was a fellow soap maker there, so of course I had to support. And I got some soap. This is a lemon floral bar. She did say it needs to cure for a little bit longer, so I'll go throw that on our curing rack for a week or two before I use it. And then how about you, Kat?
I got some Lonely Garlic cheese curds.
That's really good.
From the same place you got your
feta.
I've got Dragon Fruit Habanero Ranch.
Yum.
From Fire 9, and then there's spicy
Your arm is covering it.
There
you go.
There's spicy garlic sauce that contains Carolina Reaper. Nice.
Not for me.
And then I got myself some peach habanero jam.
Mm-hmm.
And some spice blends.
Yum.
I think one of them's a Caribbean, one of them's a baked chicken, one of them's seafood blend.
Yummy. And then a big old bag of peaches.
Yep, big old bag of peaches for $5.
Good stuff. Okay, hi. It's pretty late on Tuesday, the 2nd, and I wanted to kind of update you real quick because I'm real tired. I'm about to go to bed. It's been a really busy last couple of days. You can tell here by the volume of things that I had on my to-do list, most of which I was able to finish, thank goodness. Tomorrow, I have work, and then I'm just going to focus on video editing because I really want to have Friday's video done in time. And then I'm gonna split up some more tasks for the rest of the week as need be, but that's kind of where we're at. I don't know why I keep agreeing to this stupid new hire training thing. I'm so tired. Or sleepy, but I'm working 6:30 to 3 all of last week and this week, and maybe potentially next week too. And this schedule just messes with me. And so I've barely gotten any filming done. As much as I've gotten a lot of stuff done, a lot of this stuff is not real filmable, if you know what I mean, you know? But really importantly, I got my car dropped off at the mechanic tonight. And I don't know how long the car is going to be there for. It's real hit or miss with them. But my brakes are sounding a little rough, and I think the brake pads need to be replaced. So, also I just swapped out the AC unit filter thing, the HVAC filter. So if you need a reminder to swap yours out too, now might be the time. I have this new system that automatically tells me. Thank goodness, I need that. But I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try and get some filmed over the next couple days. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But now, time for sleep. Good night. Hey, welcome back. So if I'm good at anything, it is not vlogging for long periods of time. I have a good excuse this time, though. I have spent the last month, basically, being really heavily involved in training more of my replacements at my corporate job. Since they're closing our location, they need to build up the staff at the other locations, and I have been involved in a training class the last few weeks, and there was a lot going on with it. I don't really want to go into the details. I'm sure that's one of those things I'll talk about once I've been laid off and my severance is done, and I'm not potentially putting my income in serious risk by talking about things that happened at the company. So I intentionally don't talk about where I work. Just know you probably are aware of the company. I'll just say that much. I worked for a very big company. So it's been a rough last few weeks. Very stressful, dealing with a lot of stuff going on all at once, having to do a lot of documentation, having to do a lot of things I don't normally have to do when I'm training new hires. So that's fun. But it's finally done. I'm free. I can go back to trying to just do my normal stuff. I'm not done with corporate job yet. We haven't been laid off. Current rumor mill is December 9th, but we'll see. As of right now, if we make it all the way through to the end of the year, I have 103 days left, 69 of which are working days. Shut up, cat. Wish it was a little sooner, but it is what it is. I don't know. I could get laid off tomorrow. I don't fucking know. We'll see. But I just have not had the energy to vlog, and there really hasn't been a whole lot going on that's worthy of vlogging, so I'm going to try and catch up. What I need to do right now is so many things. Oh, I've been doing so much. I think we are going to be working on the back end of things on a soft rebrand for the business, getting more focused on branding and product photography and trying to do all the things that will make us stand out as a business and hopefully try and get our soaps in the hands of new people. I know that's something I've been talking about all year, but I am now working with a business coach, and I'm really looking forward to getting more of that done. I think I might have talked about that a little bit already. Apologies if any of this is repeats. We did an in-person event recently too. That was cool. I think I'll throw some B-roll on here if I have it, but it was at another small business where we had a little table and we made a few sales, so that was nice. And we are right about to head into launch week, And Sunday is supposed to be production day for our October collection, which is Cozy Cottage. I ordered the fragrance oil on, I think, the 2nd or the 3rd of September. It is the 18th, and it is still not here. Which is great. 2 weeks, and it's still not here. It looks like Nature's Garden took 8 days instead of their usual quoted 5 to 7 just to ship it out. And then it's coming via FedEx, and they were originally estimating it was going to be here on Wednesday. It's Friday, and it's still not here. So I think I need to sit down and make a list of everything that I need to get done. I know I'm always making lists. It's like literally the only way I can function, though, because otherwise I try to get too many things done and I don't do all of them, and then I stress myself out, and then I do even less of them. Because that's helpful. Thanks, brain. I love that that's how we work. It's already kind of late in the evening, so I'm going to sit down and make that list so I can determine what all do I need to get done, what all can I realistically get done, and go from there. Because I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm good at that. So, let's go make a list.
Aw, poor Raven. It's okay, babe. You get to take a break now. So, recently we were invited by the Sacramento LGBT Center to an event they were putting on for donors. The big donor appreciation event was called No Place Like the Center, so I wanted to take a few shots from inside the Sacramento LGBT Center if you've never been inside of it, and you can see kind of what's going on and what's in there, because this is the first time we've had a really thorough tour of the entire place. It was a heck of a spread, and they also had some no alcohol drinks as well as alcoholic drinks. There were Ruby Slippers and Lollipop Guild, which we thought was very fun because we have 2 soaps named that exact same thing. I went ahead and I got the Lollipop Guild in the 0 proof. Kat had an alcoholic drink because they weren't driving. And they had a bunch of fun decorations up, and then we got to visit the Q Spot, and this was a big deal for us. The Q Spot supports people 13 to 24 who need a safe place to come and wash their clothing, take a shower, hang out, and just be inside for a little bit. As you know, we're both parents, so the idea of our kids not having someplace safe to go at home or to be experiencing homelessness in one form or another is heartbreaking, you know? It's hard to think about the statistics of every kid that comes here and doesn't have a safe place to go otherwise. The staff here very clearly cares a lot about their clients, and they have this closet where they can come and get fresh clothes if they need it. They have so many services available. It was very cool, and we donate 10% of our profits every month to the center, and events like this really explain why. So glad we went.
Hey all, so it is launch day. I took the day off from work and I've been trying to get a few different things done. I'll go ahead and put in the B-roll here. So I got some lunch made and I made a little bit of soap. That's going to be for the Q Spot at the LGBT Community Center because they said they needed soap when we were there, and it's unscented, but I still wanted it to be a little bit colorful, so that's what we got going on there. I'm going to cut that tomorrow, and when it's cut down into bars, I'm going to shave it down into little strips for single-use soaps because that's what they need, and that way those can start doing their thing. I need to go pick up kiddo in about 45 minutes, and then I need to figure out what I'm doing for dinner. It's Friday, so it should be leftover night. I just don't know how much like kid-friendly leftovers we have. I'm gonna go cut up a couple peaches to have as a snack and maybe watch a little bit of TV for a few minutes because I have some time. We have about 17 orders already in the queue, which is fantastic. I'm really excited how well this collection is doing. We're nearly sold out of cotton or candy corny already. There's only 3 left, which is crazy pants. This collection's going really well, so thank you for that. And grabbed a shower this morning. We're clean. We're just a little sweaty because we got stuff done. After dinner, I think I need to make a master batch, which means I got to check and see how much of a master batch I can make so that we can do October soaps this weekend, which were supposed to be done last weekend, but fragrances didn't show up until late Tuesday. But embeds are looking good, so that's something. But we've got an entire collection that's like a week behind now. Yay! And I need to place an order soon for the November collection fragrances, because if fragrances are going to take like 3 weeks to get here, I need to be on top of that. Many things to get done, and I know I haven't uploaded a vlog in a while. I have been filming here and there. It's just this last month or so of working on training new hires has been rough, and I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it for probably at least another like 6 or 9 months because I need to get laid off, and then I need to make sure my severance is not going to be affected if I'm talking smack about my current, soon-to-be former employer. So, fun times. Love it. I'm gonna finish my coffee and have some peaches. I hope you have a snack too, okay? You should have a snack. Well, these are all the little single-use ones after only 6 bars. So I still have another 9 left. This is a crap load. I need to go to the gym. So I might come back and finish off the rest of these, but this is a lot. Hey, I haven't checked in here on the main vlog in a while. Apologies. I've been filming these little, like, mini vlogs over on the main channel as I count down for being laid off from work. And to be honest, I'm finding those a lot easier to film than these longer format ones, which is crazy pants. So I haven't checked in nearly as often as I have on there, and then I have not been good about any long format video editing. Like, it's Friday. I hadn't planned on doing a video today anyway because we only did 4 we only did 4 soaps for the October collection, not 5. So there wouldn't have been a soap making video to do today, and I only have like 6 minutes worth of outtakes, so I think that's too short for an outtake video. So whatever. But here's some of the things that I have been up to. Here is that Not in Kansas loaf that I just made yesterday. That's looking really good. And here is the big box of little single-use soaps that I made for the Q-Spot for the LGBT Center. And I put a label on here just to let them know that it's unscented and what the contents are, just in case anybody has allergies, so they can be safe. Where's the little corner? There it is. Okay. Jesus. Hello? Oh my god. Alright, so there's a lot in here. A heck of a lot, which is great. I think that should have them plenty stocked up for a while. For each bar of soap that I cut off the loaf, I was able to shave down to about 29 little single-use bars. So I think there's about 435 in there. I don't know how long that'll last them. I'm sure they can let me know. And I'm obviously more than happy to make them more in the future if they want. And I don't know if anyone else would be interested in little, like, more single-use soaps. I think they're a little thick to be, like, truly single-use. They'd be more like those little soap bars that you get at the hotels. But, I don't know, I have all these tins from the little soap dots I was trying to make, and I don't know how much I'm feeling like those came out particularly successfully. I meant to send them off to be tested to some folks, but I don't know if I feel confident in them. I don't know, I might still send them out and be like, hey, just let me know what you think, because I don't know, maybe even if they don't work for me, they might work for someone else, you know? But it's my birthday, and I took the day off from work. I have PTO, and David also took the day off from work, so we're gonna spend some time together today. He wants to go get breakfast and have me not cook, but I think I might need to wake him up soon because I'm getting hungry. He works nights, so he's sleepy. And then I want to swing by the LGBT center and drop off the soaps. And then I need to cut Not in Kansas anymore. I need to do some video editing, eat some lunch. I might try and make some more soap. Pretty soon I'm gonna need to go and get some more oils to do another master batch, because I did the biggest master batch I could last time. That was 1 bucket, and we're already like halfway through it. And I have so many soaps that need to be restocked, plus the November collection soaps we're going to have to do in a few weeks. And I really want to make sure we are super stocked up for Black Friday. I want to knock this bitch out of the park for Black Friday. And I have like 5 soaps at least that I want to make that aren't going to be like main channel videos, that are, you know, like hot cocoa and peppermint bark and cranberry crack, you know, all the stuff we normally do during the holidays that I want to bring back. And I need to get started on those because I want those to be done preferably well before we make the actual like themed collection, so that way they can be in their boxes and out of the way. So we're gonna make it work one way or the other. Okay, I probably need to sit down and make some realistic expectations for myself for today, for the amount of time that I have available to me. Because, you know, your girl tries to do way too much at any given point. Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, I'm gonna go wake up David and tell him I'm hungry and wife needs fed. Feed wife. Feed wife. All right, y'all, it is a beautiful Saturday. It's a little noisy because I've got the windows open. It is finally cool enough in the Sacramento area that I can have the windows open, which is great. I'm feeling really, really good. The vibes are so good right now. And this is like my second favorite season of the year. I love winter, and fall means we're getting closer to winter. So I'm very excited. I'm going to go ahead and call this vlog here because I already have some other footage I want to put towards the next vlog. And this one's about 20 minutes already. So it's about where I want it to be. So this is your hydration reminder. Please make sure you go and hydrate, my friends. It's very important. Okay. Very important. Look at this sign that I saw at the LGBT community center. Listen to the sign, okay? I'm tapping the sign. The sign is tapped. Okay? We'll catch you for the next one. Bye.